Autophiles, we are in... What car is this?
This is the Volvo C40. But it's not just any C40. It's the 2024 update. So 2024 C40.
So, C40 come from where?
C40 came from... They said S40 is basically a product that doesn't make sense anymore. It's too small to be premium. So when GD came into the picture, Volvo was like, okay, let's rationalize a bit. We know SUVs are doing well, so we make the XC40 that replaces C30, replaces S40, replaces V50.
XC40 replaces all of them.
And then the XC40 was made to be a very diverse vehicle.
Okay, so the platform can turn into many things. And so this is one of the spawns?
This is one of the spawns.
I see.
Yeah. So the XC40 itself started off with petrol, 2-litre turbocharged 4-wheel drive.
Okay.
And then became mild hybrid. And then after that became plug-in hybrid.
Okay, yes, I remember that as well, yeah.
And then became electric also.
Oh, so now it's electric as well.
So they've got petrol, mild hybrid, plug-in hybrid, EV.
So how is this electric car different from the XC40 electric car?
That's the thing. So I think philosophically, Volvo look and say, hey, we made an EV out of this thing, but no one's going to pay attention because it looks exactly like
the petrol version. So
just
you need
the front grille is blocked off.
So you need something rara.
You need a halo product.
How is this a halo product?
Yes, look. You see that glass that you can barely see.
I have a feeling the BMW I drove turns more.
Yeah. Basically, that's it. They just make a coupe back and they say this is a different car and this is the Halo EV. Because this car you cannot get with the petrol or hybrid. You can only get it with the EV. I know.
Okay.
I also when I said, who are you trying to convince? XC40 in Malaysia was the first EV to be locally assembled.
Oh, I didn't know the XC40 was locally.
2022.
It's so okay.
Okay lah. But once the Chinese cars came in,
they died lah.
Cannot. Then they brought this in. This is the updated one.
Okay.
Battery pack is a bit bigger. Electric motors are done in-house by Volvo. So even though the package is about the same size, the range went up by 100 km.
Oh, that's good.
That's good. So this came out 450 km, which is borderline not good enough.
When it started. Now this one.
Now it's 550.
Oh, 550 we are talking already.
550 is like okay. Besides that, the LED lights are a bit better. The rims are different. Interior, this thing, this weird pattern. This, in the beginning, this was a C40 exclusive.
Okay.
It's basically. When I tell you, you're going to laugh.
It's lava rock.
No, it's worse than that. This is a topographical map of a national park in Sweden. Do you need a minute to gather your senses?
What the I thought it's Swedish lava rock formation.
I mean, there's possible some lava in the national park.
And the edges is...
Yeah, something's going on with the edges.
It's like oxidizing,
It's made of recycled plastic, so it's trying to biodegrade.
It's trying to die.
Let me die. Cannot, warranty period not over, don't die. But okay, in fairness, at night when the lights are on, it looks...
Oh, there is lights. Okay,
cool
okay.
But the thing is, after a couple of months, they quietly put this in the XC40 also.
Let me ask you, the interior dashboard is exactly the same.
Everything's the same.
It's a same car with a different roof.
Yeah.
So basically, it's a coupe version of the XC40.
Correct. This thing is permanent on this car.
And you cannot cover it.
You cannot close it.
Oh,
no cover.
No wonder you want to do this review at 9 o'clock in the morning.
I think this is partially the reason why the sales are so bad. I think you take this for a test drive in the afternoon.
I don't think so.
Immediately just...
I don't think so.
Okay,
because the Teslas are like that as well, right?
Yeah, but Tesla sells you an accessory to close.
This one don't have?
I have not seen it.
Okay.
But let's see. Maybe there is. If there is, we'll put it here.
Yeah, so that's a long story short, but the first impression I have to say is, what car is this? It's a bit nameless, faceless.
Yeah, identity crisis.
Identity problem. This is a problem, man, that I think Volvo would need to deal with.
Yeah. My first impression is, I don't get the vision. You know when Geely first took over Volvo? I saw the vision. When the S90 came out, the V90 came out, the XC90 came out. When I saw that vision, I was like, these fellas got it figured out. You know, XC90 has Bentley Aura.
Yeah.
And then come out cheaper than BMW. But then, when the XC40 came out, and then this came out, my confidence in their vision has basically kind of gone down a little bit. You should have done it in 2018, when you had the momentum, you know?
Was
Momentum is a spec of Volvo.
Yeah.
You can't sell an old product like this and pretend that it's new. Volvo also changed their philosophy to no longer do facelift. They call it Brainlift. Brainlift. Which, yeah, I know. That's my reaction as well. So like now I said 2024 update, the battery is different.
Are the Nordic people updated with how consumer behavior is
It's like
now?
they forgot, They're behaving like it's 1920. Model T can sell for 10 years, 15 years. But I think, actually, when you put this on paper, in an Excel sheet, which I've done, this against the EQA, EQB, X1, this actually is a lot of value.
Alright, shall we go for a drive?
Let's. But,
Wait.
Got a lot of.
Oi.
Yeah. You thought it was dosa, but you haven't pushed it on the straight
man. Oi.
Yeah.
Hey, what the hell? Gila weh.
That is like instant merging with
Gila weh.
traffic.
Oh. Hey. Gila lah. It's like you see the target and you teleport there, like warp there. Warp there, Scotty! Gila weh.
Just based on the feel, how much horsepower and torque do you think is?
400 horses.
Correct. 670 Newton meters of torque.
Ayo. Wow, that's a blur already lah.
But it's not like a 3.8 second car, because of the weight.
Wow.
This thing weighs like 2.1 tons.
Huh?
Yeah. What? Exactly. What is the right reaction? Because the car is small.
Wow, gila weh. Holy. It wails like a freaking banshee. Yeah.
Whining. Yeah. But it's not that dramatic. I think it's a
No.
natural sound.
It's a natural sound. That's why it's scary, That means Star Wars was correct. In the future, when we have 10,000 horsepower in electric form, the thing goes. Wow. Weh, gila lah. Wah, gila weh.
Comfort is okay, but I feel like the suspension is very busy. You can feel it going up and down,
I
clunking.
hear bushing noises.
Yeah.
I think it's
Effort,
very
yeah.
heavy, that's why.
Yeah, but decent job for the weight.
Wow, amazing stuff weh. Wow.
And in the update, this year update, it went from 660 Newton meters to 670, which is not much. But when you look on paper, they actually recalibrated the motors. So the front motor now has less output, and the rear motor has more output.
Oh,
so it's a bit more rear
dynamic.
bias.
Yeah, better dynamic.
You need a minute to recover.
Wow, gila weh.
Yeah, the car doesn't communicate this kind of speed.
No, it doesn't. This is a freak on the bed weh.
Like a librarian.
Gila weh. Ui, yo. Okay, performance, I have to say, let's break it down into power
Power,
and
comfort,
comfort.
and then as an EV, the
As
range.
an
and all
EV,
that.
okay. Power-wise, it's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
It's the fastest thing I've ever driven in a long time.
It feels faster than the C.
It feels faster than the Seal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, this feels fast.
This feels.
This feels faster than a Smart.
The Smart was maybe a bit faster. I think the Smart was also a bit lighter and smaller package.
It was smaller, lighter.
Because Smart made me scared. This time, in sitting in the seat, I didn't feel so scared.
It just hurts.
It just hurts. Yeah, I can feel it.
Yeah, you can feel like warp,
But in the Smart, I was like, "Ui," like something's wrong. The Smart one is like, you put your foot down and you go from 0 to 50 before you can register anything happen. This one, it gets there, but you can kind of register the speed is picking up, I definitely can feel the gradual increase. The Smart was, I think it's down to the weight.
I'm telling you one thing. EV makes petrol car seems like a freaking steampunk contraption. So in terms of horsepower, figures, and delivery, real actual delivery is damn good lah.
Yeah.
I would say the delivery of power is even better than the Seal. I don't believe I'll say this. Wow, Volvo has pretty competent power delivery.
Value for performance, this one is like literally beating everything.
Yahweh.
It's very, very
It's
good.
gila weh.
If you're just after performance, it's very good. Now let's talk about the EV performance under
Comfort first. Actually, as a daily car, discounting the back, it's damn good.
Yeah.
The driving characteristics is comfortable, except one thing.
the noise.
I can hear a lot.
I don't know if this car is
Suspension
one
issue.
What's the mileage?
Although it's 534
Oh,
kilos.
it's a new car. Because the car is just too heavy.
It's heavy, maybe.
0.1 tons.
Yeah. So that's that lah.
Yeah.
What about it as an EV? We were going crazy just now, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we only take what, 2%?
Yeah. It's not bad.
It's not bad, way.
They improved a little bit with this update. I remember when I drove this to Johor, right? There's no range indicator.
Okay.
You kind of just have to guess it. If you want to find out your range, you have to open here, go into a menu.
It's there now.
Now it's
right there.
Just over 50%, we still got 260 km, which indicates
Which means
to me 250,
500
500
or a bit,
plus. Yeah. Which is very, very impressive.
It's actually very impressive.
And the weakness of this C40, XC40 was the range. When it came out, 400 to 450 km, it's really borderline cannot. Then when Chinese cars came and offered the same for half the price, really cannot. Now that it's up to 550, and
we can talk.
and your power is still best
like
in
that.
class, and your price did not go up,
It's okay, man.
I think the package is much more convincing.
What's your score for performance?
4.5.
4.2 for me. So I've seen this face before.
Yeah, it's the XC40 face.
I see.
So the XC40 EV and the C40 EV actually effectively the same from the front. But if you've never seen any of the EV variants, then there is a front here lah. Oh, but it's not that big.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, all the mechanicals are beneath it. I see.
So
Oh, this is very small. Shockingly small.
Shockingly small. But you got your tire repair kit here.
Okay.
It's quite neat.
Okay. You can put some shopping bags.
I think it's basically there for the charging.
Oh, I mean, technically speaking, it's okay looking or not bad, right?
It's okay lah, but this was okay in 2018.
Yeah, that was what I was trying to say. I think it's okay 6 years ago.
Yeah.
But today, with the coming of Model 3, with Seal, wow.
It doesn't look old, but it doesn't look, it doesn't get your attention anymore. But anyway, small complaint. I think the car still looks handsome lah.
It's actually a very decent looking car, you know. I just don't know why it disappears so badly. It just completely disappears.
For 2024, they changed the rim design. Two-tone machine alloy, 19-inch.
235, 19. Wow.
Not as big as that.
Not as big as that. How big is that?
That's 350.
315.
Die, man.
Gila, wey. 315, 20. Oh, gila.
It's as if you got a V8 in this. Besides that, from the side profile, nothing is new for 2024.
Now that you mention it, I see that coupe lah. I see the coupe.
Right? The slope here, the crazy spoiler thing going on. At night, it's very, very cool because when you unlock this, basically the stripe goes like.
You're talking about light shows in a society that is already flooded with Chinese cars. You get what I mean? There is a bit of a design finesse issue here. You have such a dramatic back, especially if you look at up here. Wow, urus way. Then you look at this spoiler against this.
It's tiny.
Come on. Imagine if they go for a slightly more drama and it goes. And let's say they incorporate into the top of this light.
Oh, light bar.
Okay, the boot is not great lah.
Actually, very small. It's something like 410 liters.
Oh, wow.
Okay lah, it's a bit of extra storage, but to me, this boot is just too small. Cannot be your only car.
Cannot.
It's just way too small. Shall we check out the back seat?
Let's see. So that is actual driving position.
Yeah.
Boy, it's damn small away. I look also. I'm doing some mental arithmetic as to whether I should or I shouldn't.
let me try first. Even the roof line is like you have to crouch.
Yeah.
Okay lah, I had to like bend my head like that.
How does it look?
Once I'm in, it's clearing lah. I got
very straight though.
Yeah.
I think can. Cannot.
Cannot.
So that maximum.
Yeah.
Wow, it's very upright. Man.
Yeah. Oh, but the doors feel freaking solid. Whoa. Okay lah, that Volvo solidness is still there lah.
It is.
But the packaging is.
Oh, there's some space here, man. It's not a nice place, man.
Nope.
It's really not a nice place here. My hair is touching the top.
This is for kids.
Yeah, it's definitely for kids.
So legroom can.
Legroom is okay lah, huh? Oh, it's okay lah.
But
my hair
touching. Doesn't lock in, but.
No, it doesn't lock in, but it touches.
Yeah.
It's gonna mess up your hair. Shall we go to the front?
Yeah.
Let's do a pan.
Starting with the national park topography. Then Hamon Kadon speaker.
Hamon Kadon. And then
9-inch tablet.
This is getting a bit old. Oh, piano black. This is like
Look at how dusty this is. Then your free discount massage.
Massage? Really? Oh.
This is not my brochure, I didn't pick this up. I picked up the car and this thing was inside. This thing comes out, you can expand the storage.
Nice.
The door cards, like, there's no speaker here.
Yeah, it goes quite deep down. No?
Yeah. And then it's not really that huge, so it's actually only this much.
I don't feel cramped here.
Yeah.
It's just the back is a bit of an issue.
Just talking about design, I think this one has the most mature outlook. If you don't really want anything too crazy in this field,
Okay.
but you want a premium car, then I think, okay lah, it's like a 3.5 lah. Interior is a bit less lah. Because interior, it's like, okay, there's no space, there's no flair, and there's no high-tech breaking of the boundary. Everything I've seen in XC40 from 2018. Like, what are you going to give me this?
Yeah, and it's oxidizing. You see that?
Yeah,
Oh my
something's
goodness.
going on with the bottom.
Aiyo.
Okay, the only thing that is really, really impressive about the interior is this thing here. It's running Google natively.
Oh.
So you see this Google Map, it's built into the software, which you never see in almost any car.
Okay.
And Volvo is the first to adopt this.
Okay.
And you might say like, okay, whatever. But the way it adds value is, let's say we go to CSN Autophiles, right? From here itself, without connecting my phone, it tells you your arrival, how many percent battery. Then you come back here, you have 46 battery.
Oh, that's good.
And then you want to add in chargers and all that, they tell you where
that
the
is
chargers are. Everything is tied in here. And yeah, this thing really adds value. Nobody has this.
Nobody has this.
Only Volvo has this for now.
I see. Actually, I like the looks. The more you look at it, the nicer it gets. It's just that I think Volvo didn't get the memo of how you really need to scream in order to catch attention nowadays. You know, it's like social media, you really have to do stupid things for you to gain followers. May have something to do with the Chinese, because whatever you do, another Chinaman down the road will do better.
For less.
For less. You can't just give content and expect it to work, because distractions is everywhere. So yeah, that's my view of this car. It's very good looking, actually very nice. But it disappears. On the interior, it feels 10 years old.
And it doesn't give you that Mercedes wow factor.
Overall, I give the exterior a 3.5 lah. It's a good looking car actually, if you look at it lah. Nobody looks at it. Interior is a bit poorer, but for me it's a 3 lah.
Okay, let's talk about value.
Let's talk about value, man. Before that, let's guess the price.
Yes.
270,300.
Around there. Yeah.
What's the price?
28888888888.
290 lah.
Yeah, 290. For a short while it was 278, and then I'm sure if you go to a showroom and you bargain, they give you 278.
Okay. So 290 officially lah. It's not cheap.
A couple of things to mention lah. The charging speed. The fast charging is very fast. 200 kilowatt DC fast charging, which is an update for this year, which is quite fast. I think half an hour you can get 80% from zero. The problem, quote unquote problem, is the AC charging is 11 kilowatts. Compared to Smart, which is 22 kilowatts. So it sounds like, oh, it's only half, but the difference is Smart, 3 hours full charge at home. At
AC.
home. It's still okay if you're overnighting, but if you want to do a kind of semi-fast charge at home, the Smart is better. Yeah, besides that, value-wise, 2,888 for a premium electric compact vehicle.
It's okay.
It's expected. But yeah, you want to compare against Chinese cars, they will give you about 80% of the performance, 80% of the range, and then the price is
Half the price.
half, yeah.
I am very impressed actually. To be honest, I'm very, very impressed. I like how the power delivery is. I'm more impressed in this than I am in the Seal. I actually like this more than I like the Smart in terms of power delivery. But what I cannot forgive is the interior.
Yeah.
Sitting in here, it makes me feel like I'm looking at something that's 120,000 ringgit. Even the X50 looks better inside here. Looks itself is only one part of the story, small part of the story. And I'm very impressed with the way they deliver the product. And I have to say, value proposition is a 3.8. There is some impressive stuff going on here that you don't see from the exterior skin.
Yeah. The only issue with value is why you don't give me a cover.
Oh yeah. 3.7. I'm actually quite impressed. It's just that the whole as a whole package is not great lah. It's not irresistible.
Yeah. Autophiles signing up.
Signing up.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. No, we have to stop.
Oh.
Because they've already renamed this car. I forgot to mention. I forgot to mention because they haven't renamed it in Malaysia.
Okay.
It's called EC40 now.
Oh, they add an E in front. Okay, whatever lah. If it makes you happy lah. If it makes you happy.
Correct.
Okay.
If it makes you happy, do it.
Yeah.
But nobody cares.
There's a song. Makes you happy.
Copyright strikes through.
Hey, we sing. It's called cover.
Oh yeah. Autophiles cover. should AI cover the rest of the song with our voices.